Can I hand this to you and I'm taking them? All the cable.
That's all you got. That did a lot, actually.
Technology.
I love it. Okay.
Woo! Yeah, I'm watching all this stuff happen. It's fun. I'm fine.
Ultimately, where will you want the little 9x16 email it to you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, email's great.
Should I start on that now, or
Special guests, please rise and welcome the graduate class led by faculty marshals Whitney.
Please join me in welcoming Marshall Moore, a candidate for the Master of Fine Arts, Mount Royal School of Art, who will honor the MICA tradition of reading our land acknowledgement. Marshall.
This campus-wide land acknowledgement was created by a cross-constituency committee in close collaboration with our community and the Baltimore American Indian Center, and facilitated by the Maryland State Arts Council. We acknowledge that we live and work on the traditional ancestral lands unceded of the Piscataway and the Susquehannock tribes, that the indigenous people here have lived since the 10th millennium BCE, and that their relation to this land was to travel, trade, and to hunt in this region that we now call Baltimore. We recognize the original tribes have northern migration by the Lumbee and the Cherokee. We recognize the model that they provide for wisdom and caring in communities based on mutual respect, reciprocity, and reverence for the land, water, and all relations. We too honor Mother Earth, from which all life springs, worthy of our caring stewardship. We also acknowledge the people enslaved and exploited who did and do work on this land, enabling us to live. We recognize that our current systems are often unjust and that the comfort of many still rests upon the suffering of others. Here at MICA, we strive to honor the ancestors, to work equitably and honorably towards social justice and their descendants, and to use our talents and resources to mitigate past, present, and current injustices. Thank you.
Please be seated, everyone. Thank you, Marshall Moore. Terrific. Good morning, graduates, families, faculty, staff, trustees, honorees, and distinguished guests. It is my honor to welcome you to the 2026 commencement ceremony of the Maryland Institute College of Art. This is a special moment for the college and for our graduates. You are graduating during our bicentennial year. Congratulations. You are making history. You joined 200 years of artists and designers who have been transforming the world through their own unique blend of creativity and innovation. Congratulations. As I look out, I see creatives who came to MICA for many reasons. Some of you to advance careers, to learn about a program of study, to change professions, to learn art at one of the nation's best art and design colleges, and improve your technique and expertise. No matter your reason, your experience here has undoubtedly been equal parts rigorous and rewarding. I'd like to take a moment and ask all of our graduating students to stand up. So it's an amazing day for you. And what I think we want to recognize all of you, but what I'd like you to do right now is I want you to turn around and I want you to blow a kiss. I want you to clap. I want you to give a big wave to everybody who supported you. You may sit down, but you know, we want to make sure that we give a big thank you to everybody who has watched out for you during your time here, right? We want to say thank you to the spouses, the children, the parents, the friends, the family, the coworkers. So in your mind, take a moment to say thank you, but later on, make sure you express your gratitude. And to these supporters, I want to personally thank you for everything that you did to get them where they are today. This moment is what all of those hours at the studio, late nights online, or days spent deep in projects have been about. As I have shared, this is MICA's bicentennial year. Some of you recall that MICA hosted a gala event called the Fed of Lights earlier this year. The main and brown buildings were illuminated with every color you could imagine. Student sculptures hung by strings on every archway, students and alumni dressed in custom designs for a parade down the Grand Staircase in Maine and then across the avenue. And on that special evening, MICA invited Baltimore in. Neighbors, educators, business and civic leaders, artists, and government leaders all came through our doors. Why? We believe in you, and your art deserves to be seen. Outside these walls, people have lobbed accusations that art and design education is indulgent, unnecessary, or maybe something to be silenced. But every one of us here today knows better. Art and design are essential. They create community, they breathe life into culture, they breathe life into our city, they strengthen and they grow our world and our economies. During the bicentennial, I want to illuminate the value of MICA and our students, faculty, staff, and alumni. These moments of light over the past year are almost too many to remember, but I would like to share with you some of my favorites. Faculty cannot wait to tell me about your success, and they take me to personal tours of your studios and your exhibitions. They're excited when you win an award, such as the competition at STA 100, the design competition. They learn about exciting, groundbreaking work, including discovering an ancient fossilized tooth. Yes, that's one of you out there today. Catching up with alumni around the United States, I've learned about their creative practice and what they're doing to spread the word, not only about MICA, but about art and design. Your grad shows this year, with their diverse and beautiful collections that showcase your voices, they were most powerful. Some had humor. Some had a sense of seriousness or a sense of vulnerability. In the quiet of those exhibits, I realized that you shine brightest when your art is seen, when you put it out into the world. For some of you, your art expresses a personal challenge, something that only you know and want to share. For others, your art takes on the challenges of our communities and God knows our world. It takes courage, but you built that courage critique by critique. You managed iteration and even reinvention. You had moments of breakthrough and moments of doubt. and you kept going. You kept trying because deep inside, you saw the value of your own work. You knew what you were making deserved to be seen. Your faculty saw this talent, sometimes even before you saw it yourself. And your family, friends, and fellow artists keep pushing you, even when the work felt impossible. This community here, we cheered you on then, and we will continue to cheer you on in the future. As artists, designers, and creatives, you are perfectly suited to make visible what has been overlooked in our communities, our city, and even our nation. Artists can wrestle with deep challenges and find the creative solutions or unearth the stories that have been hidden from view. This willingness is why you are critical to our collective future. Your art and design education, your creative vision, and your courage shine a light on all we need. Illumination is what you bring to the world. It is what your MICA education has prepared you to show and to share. Class of 2026, we are so very proud of you. We cannot wait to see what you make visible. Congratulations. We now come to a very special portion of the ceremony where we present an honorary doctorate to that individual who has made a remarkable contribution to the arts and to society, and whose achievements represent the standard of excellence to which the Maryland Institute College of Art is committed. This year, we have a special honoree who will also provide remarks to our candidates for graduation. I ask Amaya Drew to come up. Amaya is a candidate from the MA in illustration. So here she is, ready to make sure that we read a nice citation about our recipient. Elizabeth, would you also come forward? This is Elizabeth Turk.
Elizabeth Turk, as an artist, you transform marble into ethereal sculptures, carving and seemingly bending rock to invite light. Inspired by the natural world, you make possible what seems impossible, bringing you such accolades as MacArthur Fellow, Anna Liam Barnett Newman Foundation recipient, and Smithsonian Artist Fellow. Your work can be found in several museums, and most recently, the LA County Museum of Art acquired your art for their collections. A proud graduate of the Reinhardt School of Sculpture at the Maryland Institute College of Art, you believe art invites moments and opportunities for engagement with people around you. Through your nonprofit, ET projects, you work with thousands of people to collectively shape memories and spread the magic of imagination to creatives and non-creatives alike. You live by the mantra, joy is an act of defiance, pushing the boundaries of your materials and your craft. For your innovative artistry and lasting contributions to the contemporary art, the Maryland Institute of Art is proud to award you the honorary degree of Doctor of Fine Arts, honoris causa.
Elizabeth Turk, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Fine Arts. And now I present to the graduating class Elizabeth Turk, Honorary Doctorate of Fine Arts, who will provide remarks to all those assembled.
Here comes the sappy part. So thank you, President McCormick, and everyone here in the MICA family. In the past, I'm unexpectedly proud of this honor, and it's really great to be back in Baltimore. Being an artist with a capital A is a dream. Often it feels a very scary dream. Graduating from MICA is the first step to making this dream real, believable even to ourselves. So thank you, MICA, for this gift, the gift of an art education. That's yours, all of yours, class of 2026. Congratulations again. It was a thoroughly intimidating experience to apply to Reinhardt without a BFA. An MFA seemed out of the realm of possibility. Yet Norman Carlberg, the head of the sculpture department, took a chance on me, and I'll be forever grateful. He listened and he believed, and for that, I think that was truly the initial MICA gift, an acceptance into an art family. And look around you, graduates, for this is your family of creative supporters, your new support system, or your enlarged support system. Post-MICA, no one lives in my head more than our Dean of Graduate Students, Dr. Leslie King Hammond. She does everything. She is a scholar and artist. She teaches, she writes, she curates, she fundraises, she leads, and most importantly, she inspires. Because feeling overwhelmed is a permanent state in the arts. I consistently conjure her energy thinking, she figured it out, so can I. You know she is strong, intimidatingly strong at times, because she has achieved. MICA placed her in my path as a very unexpected forever gift, a role model for dignity and accomplishments. And I think each of you has a role model in your path that MICA has sent to you. MICA honored U.S. Congressman Kwesi Mfume with his same degree at my graduation. And his phrases have stuck with me. So I'm going to say them again, paraphrasing. True strength is in constructing. It's not in destroying. And another one, illuminate the possible. His words are more true today than ever before. Creativity is all about building. Artists shape new worlds out of the ether. Imagination is your superpower. And Fume's reflections were another MICA gift, just as I hit the door, as you are today. He was a beacon to be fresh, persistent, unafraid to construct the impossible. Asymmetrical thought is the baseline of creativity, impossible to replace with AI. Yet in our economic quarter system, it is not quantified appropriately. You will have to be the champion for the significance of your ideas. But no, there is truth in art because you can speak in paradox, in nuance, and better address a complex world. You can pivot and be consistent. You can remind people of their humanity. And everyone in this MICA family will look forward to the chance to celebrate your voice. That's the sappy part. So thank you, MICA. And more importantly, give it up for the class of 2026. You'll keep creative excellence alive.
Thank you, Elizabeth, for sharing your story with us and for the inspiration that you carry to all of our communities and forward. My name is Raymond Barkley, and I have the unique privilege of serving as the Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost of the college. And we are here to celebrate today the accomplishments of our students as they prepare to move out into the world. But there are also some members of our community that helped get you here and who are getting ready to also move out into the world. There are faculty who are retiring from the college. They have inspired and supported generations of students, artists, designers, citizens, members of their fields, and other faculty. Please join me in acknowledging the service and dedication of Whitney Sherman and Pamela Lawton. Can you stand? What you have done for this campus, our students, is immeasurable, truly. We thank you and wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. So now it is my pleasure to introduce this year's graduate commencement speaker. This year's commencement student speaker is Nix Davis. We welcome Nix, who is graduating with an MFA in curatorial practice. Nix?
Good morning, MICA faculty, students, staff, family, and friends. This final assignment here requires a moment for introspection, a chance to reflect on the experiences at MICA, many of which provided space to challenge our abilities to work in unfamiliar spaces with unfamiliar faces, learning some unfamiliar things. What grounded me here in this place that has now become part of my life was community. MICA, situated in the heart of Baltimore, encouraged me to plant deeper cultural roots alongside others committed to the power of art as a force for change. The artists I met, the stories I heard, and the experience I shared over these past 2 years have affirmed things I know to be true. Diversity will not separate us, but draw us together under one fact. We came to create, we leave to impact. These words I share today ask us to carry a new assignment as we step forward. In a poem I studied in blues, jazz, and literature, poet Langston Hughes was tasked with a short but complex request. Go home and write a page tonight and let that page come out of you. Then it will be true. Hughes wrote his response in the poem, Theme for English B. My response to that same prompt I share with you. And let that art come out of you. Interconnected we are, diverse identities have their interpretation. What does art mean? What do you make of it? What is possible for the world ahead? Art and life, a reflection of each other. Your artistic practice is an extension of humanity. Led with the life you live, and the work speaks through it. Tools you carry mark the stories you retell, honoring the past for the future forward. Tracing lines of intentionality to the works made by hand, I implore you to dig deep into the roots from which you came. Revisit the lives left behind by time, shape new realities for yourself, for others. Lean back to those who move mountains, pave streets, build communities, creative spaces to thrive, for visions of truth to sustain time. Mortality has no place in the art we create. Artifacts lay bare the truth of mankind. We no longer passively view and walk by. We interpret, take shape, hold like monuments of life. Bellies full the third trimester, giving birth to a new. Like newborns, your soul cries from labor, using what's been taught, taking your first steps, uttering stories your grandparents told. Growing in age, you find your voice. Ushered into a new phase, we unmute the silenced history. Like a flesh wound, bodily fluids flow. Bruised surface surrenders to your commands. You push forth the efforts of your ancestors, so visions of life purge what is true, what is pain, what is grief, what is joy, what is free. Censorship fears our demands for recognition. Rooted, you stand firm in your foundation, remaining open, always open to the evolution of your thinking, cultivating ways of change, transforming minds unalike. Take note of these things, give them a voice for those who are overlooked and underappreciated. Speak through the actions taken as a form of advocacy, an act of care for the land, lives, and lessons brought to you. We have a choice to make for our lives moving forward. We cannot be complacent with the world given, but refute the claims of those realities to create our own. The work does not stop with the last stroke. For today is the gift of now. Past and future don't exist. Gather what you can from this experience. Collect what is pertinent to your growth. Bend to the outpouring of inspirations. We've come this far not in isolation. We've come this far by revealing ourselves to the world, inviting the histories before us to influence the making of our minds. This is not the time to stop, to waver, to flee. Mute unfamiliar hums not of your own voice. Move. Do not wait for the world to create a path. Carve the lanes of certainty, retain strength you possess, and move with unwavering power. MICA class of 2026, we leave not to close, but open doors for generations to follow. What we do now carries the legacy from which we came and the path we dare to take. Surrender to what moves through you. Do not delay what becomes of you. Go forward and let the art come out of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Nix. Beautiful words, very meaningful. Thank you. I'd now like to present to you our trustee, David Wallach, who will say a few words and join me in presenting some faculty awards. David?
Good morning. Good morning to our 2026 graduates, parents, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends. I'm privileged to stand before you on such a monumental day, and it's an honor to be here. On behalf of MICA's board, I'd like to offer my congratulations to the graduating class of 2026. Earning a graduate degree demands talent, discipline, persistence, and courage, and you have handled this experience with creativity, discipline, and an earnestness that will carry you far beyond this day. So we all know we're celebrating our 200th anniversary this year, and we've all been reminded that MICA is the oldest arts college in the country. But did you also know that of 3,900 2- to 4-year degree-granting institutions, that we rank 68th in longevity or in the top 2%? Now, add to that the thousands of colleges that have operated in the last 200 years and that have since disappeared. That means you are in the top 1%. You're part of an enduring legacy of creativity and social and economic impact of which you can be proud. MICA's history can teach us something about ourselves, and that's the importance of resiliency. MICA has been through wars, depressions, and not one, but 2 fires that burned this institution to the ground. Yet it has reemerged, adapted, and thrived. Most people in this world seek stability, convention, and comfort, and even sometimes to be the person they think the world wants them to be or expects them to be, rather than the person that they really are. But your work requires the willingness and ability to be authentic to yourself, to live and think outside of conventional norms, and to embrace uncertainty every day. Your determination to move ahead despite the obstacles that you encounter and the challenges that you face have put you in rare company. This world needs you more than ever. Your courage to create, to take risks, to think imaginatively, and to tell your truth to the world is remarkable and inspiring. We could not be more proud of you. Congratulations. I'd like to invite President McCormick back to the podium and ask Miley Degnan to come forward.
I now have the distinct pleasure of recognizing one member of our exceptional faculty with the Trustee Fellowship for Excellence in Teaching Awards. Congratulations to Miley Degnan, who holds an MFA in Illustration Practice from MICA and is now a faculty member in our Illustration Practice program. David, would you hand the award to Miley? Miley was selected by students for this award for her commitment, enthusiasm, and selfless devotion to our students and the college. Thank you very much, Miley, for all of your hard work. I now call Byron McCrae to the podium.
Good morning. It is my pleasure to honor graduate students who have received special distinctions, merits, awards, scholarship, and recognition. The names of our distinguished graduates and their honors are identified in the commencement program. Will the students who have received one or more awards please stand as they are able and be recognized by your families, faculty, and peers. Please join me in congratulating them. I am also pleased to name this year's recipient of the Distinguished Service to Students Award, Jacob Rhodes, who serves as Academic Associate Dean. Thank you for supporting our students. Please stand to be recognized.
So now we are ready for the presentation of candidates and the conferring of degrees. So we need to catch up here. We will now begin this process of the conferring of degrees by presenting the candidates for the Masters of Fine Arts. Will Provost Barkley, Vice President McCrae, Graduate Studies Associate Dean Jacob Rhodes, please come forward for the conferring of degrees.
Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates in Community Arts please come forward? And will Director Unique Robinson please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Mariah Ya Bonner. Damon Walker. Nia Celeste Parks. Vida Mitchell. Dylin Lee. Lorena Garcia. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates in curatorial practice please come forward? And Director Jose Ruiz, please come forward to congratulate your candidates. Oh. Okay. Janae Davis. Dalila Jabour. Sarah Staup. Juan Garcia. Tero Cantu. Gabrielle Whitehurst. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates in filmmaking please come forward? And will Director Kirsten DeAndrea Hollander please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Michael Michelle Pratt. You don't need that. You're okay with that. Yeah, yeah. Leon Lai. Javier Ordonez. Warren Harris. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates in graphic design please come forward? And will Director Jennifer Cole Phillips please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Eugenie Kwan. Anjali Biju. Patrali Baskar. Carrie Down. Shreya Awade. Priyanka Balerao. Aishwarya Chari. Blaze Leone. Edwin Guevara. Siyu Shen. Apurva Patvardhan. Alexandria Pack. Olivia James. Jaden Kim. Andy Lee. Ayush Agarwal. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates from the Leroy E. Hofberger School of Painting please come forward? And will Stephen Ellis please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Taylor Ramsey. Lee Bell Cook. Sam Weeble. Hanwin Wang. Aulona Hoti. Summer Elliott. Katie Kiesil. Megan Drum. Giovanni Stanley. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates in illustration practice please come forward? And will Director Whitney Sherman please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Ziming Wang. Lucy Howe. Frisia Zhuang. Yiru Pan. Yu Xiao Chen. Jilei Feng. Ting Zhang. Wen Xuan He. Haonan Zhang. Qi Yuan Wen. Yuan Huen Yun. Shu Ke. Yang Fei Bai. Laura Chill. Amita Lin. Xuanxi Zhang. Nina Zhao. Nine. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates from Mount Royal School of Art please come forward? And will Director Luca Bavoli please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Marshall Moore. Millie Grice. Winter Hart. Na Young Un. Sarvanaz Emadi. Asma Shiko. Yura Yu. Faris Dajani. Shuyi Chen. Babalio Yue Juin Chen. Emmett Foley. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates in Photography, Media, and Society please come forward? And will Bill Gaskins, Director, and Kei Ito, Interim Director, please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Tse Wen Sao. Elise Spencer. Hannah Gordon. Roshan Stevenson. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates from Reinhardt School of Sculpture please come forward? And will Dolores Zinni, Director, please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Emily Muscroft. Lily Adkins. Hannah Atala. Angelica Neira. Greg Tarczynski. Nick Amsel. Benjamin Eckert. Will the Master of Fine Arts candidates in Studio Art please come forward? And will Fabienne Lasserre, Director, please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Tamara Payne. Provost Barclay, this completes the presentation of candidates for Masters of Fine Arts.
I have the honor of recommending those students who have satisfied all of the requirements for the degree of the Master of Fine Arts, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, we're all good. Very good. All right, well, thank you. And President?
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Masters of Fine Arts with all the rights and privileges everywhere appertaining to this honorable degree. Please join me in congratulating the Master of Fine Arts graduates of the Maryland Institute College of Art. Next up, we will now be presenting the candidates for the Masters of Arts.
Will the Master of Arts candidates in Design Leadership offered with the Carey Business School of the Johns Hopkins University please come forward? And Executive Director of Academic Programs and Assessment, Douglas Sparkey, please come forward to congratulate your candidates. Sambal Abid. Brooke Anderson. Charlotte Beatty.
So we are going to go back, and actually, this is the Master of Professional Studies students. It's-
Arts.
yeah, we messed up. Sorry.
It's a Masters of Arts and the MBA.
Okay, it's the Masters of Arts and the MBA. I just wanted to make sure moms and dads knew and all the families, okay? So now we're good.
I think we have a page out of order. Lindsay Chu. Julia Dang. Brian Devine. Ormoryorsala Farduka. Love Iris Cherry. Tawny Johnson. Daniel Keeter. Jada Smith Hutchison. TJ Wright.
Just so folks know, there was a page out of order. So we are getting back on the right circulation, so we apologize for that. So Jacob's got it under control, and he's got a good voice for this. It's very steady.
Will the Master of Professional Studies candidates we're going to jump back to the rest of the MFAs. MAs. Yeah. Will the Master of Arts candidates in graphic design please come forward? And will Director Sandy Moxa please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Kenya Williams. Jill Ann Mark. Jimena Villarreal. Abby Ortel. Devyani Babu Rao. Tejul Tambre. Rocky Gamble. Chris Day. Wendy Yuan. Biyu Young. Shang Kangguo Zhao. Leah Liao. Chu Jun. Wenyi Li. Archie Parikh. Tian Zhang. Zoe Yan Pai. Will the Master of Arts candidates in illustration please come forward? And will Rebecca Bradley please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Amaya Drew. Rebecca Stern. Jasper Oltmans. Luke Farwell. Gabrielle Snyder. Owen Underwood. Levi Plehall. Diwen Shi. Likun Guo. Tao Deng. Ting Liang. Shang Liu. Vincent Shi. Will the Master of Arts candidates in social design please come forward? And will Director Thomas Gardner and Christina Jenkins faculty please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Yuli Wilson. Val Faithhorn. Grace Green. Olivia Grace Phillips. Melody Ashay Berry. Adejire Oluwachemi Bade Mosi. Elisa Claire Leva. Will we stop? Okay, great, thank you. Will the Master of Arts candidates in teaching please come forward? And will Director Adrian Pereira please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Let's do that again. Elisa Leiva. Evan Tamjanovich. Catherine Rupan Mapp. N. Soffer. Katie Clapp. Vicky Liu. Kada Ratcliffe. Jocelyn Campbell. Jay Howley. Dylan Clark. Business of Art and Design. Will the Master of Professional Studies candidates in the Business of Art and Design, Entrepreneurship, please come forward? And will Douglas Barkey, Executive Director, Academic Programs and Assessment, Open Studies, please come forward to congratulate your candidates? Brianna May Malkus. Deanna Lee Johnson. Kelly Ryan. Moshud Adejare. Will the Master of Professional Studies candidates in Data Analytics and Visualization please come forward? Scott Merrill. David Hunt. Julia Forsyth Sinkowitz. Isabella Lucy. Julie Yule. Will the Master of Professional Studies candidates in User Experience Design please come forward? Brandy Johnson. Shannon Bell. Catherine Eng. Cassidy Eaton. Adana Mary Unn Johnson. Tahada King. Kayla Fisher. Liz Delaney. Yun Lan Fu. Sarah Beth Souls. David Marshall. Fitzroy Lewis. Adriana Charisse Lemoyne Wright. Renlyn Wilson. Kiana Suchecki. Kara Queensberry. V. Wynn. Rusha Sardesai. Imani West. Provost Barclay, this completes the presentation of candidates for the MA and the Masters of Professional Studies.
President McCormick, I have the honor of recommending those students who have satisfied all of the requirements of the Masters in Professional Studies and the Masters of Arts. And I think I got both groups. Okay, all good. Thank you.
You got both groups. Great. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Masters of Arts and the Masters of Professional Studies, each group, with all of the rights and privileges everywhere appertaining to these honorable degrees. Please join me in congratulating these candidates. They are now the graduates of the Maryland Institute College of Art. So one more time, all the graduates stand. Turn around and say thank you to your families. All right, will the graduates please be seated? Thank you again to everybody who supported these individuals. They could not have gotten there without you. Before closing, I would like to invite everyone to the reception following these exercises. That is in Cohen Plaza. It's right in front of the Brown Center, which is the glass building at the top of the hill. Will the marshals please take up their standards? Will the graduates and guests please remain in your seats until the recessional has been completed? Congratulations again to the class of 2026 and to your families. The 177th MICA Masters Commencement is hereby adjourned. Thank you all for attending.
questions?